today is I'm just going to elaborate a little more on the tritone substitution concept. In my last video, I gave you the progression of 2-5-1, and I gave you the chord substitution, or the tritone chord substitution. Okay? Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make the progression a little longer. Okay? I'm going to go from a 1 to a 6 to a 2 to a 5 to a 1. Okay? So a normal 1, 6, 2, 5, 1 progression will look like this. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to play a melody, you know, sort of give this progression a little bit of flavor. Okay, the melody is going to be like this. Okay, now what that sounds like in a progression is this. Right? So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how we can use the tritone substitution concept to, you know, expand on this progression. So now, for example, when I start right here with this melody, right? Okay, instead of going to that 6 chord head on like that, I'm going to stick in a tritone substitution. Okay? Let me show you first and then I'll explain it afterwards. Okay? Here goes the tritone substitution. Okay? We have a B flat chord going into the A minor 7. Okay? The B flat chord is spelled like this: B flat, F, A flat, D, and G. Okay? This G harmonizes that melody, right? Okay? That's the first tritone substitution. Now we got to set the other part of the melody. Right? Now I'm going to stick in a tritone substitution before I actually get to this 2 chord. Okay? So now when I get to this 6, let's start here. Now watch this. Okay, that's a tritone substitution. Okay, the chord is E flat, G, A. Okay, we got a C sharp and an E. Okay, right? Let me play from the top. Right? So now I'm going to stick in another tritone substitution on this part of the melody. See that? That's an A flat dominant 7. Okay, spelling is A flat, G flat, C, and we got F. Okay, so remember that's coming from the 2. Okay, that's coming from the 2 going into the 5. instead of going straight into the 1 chord like that, I'm going to stick in another tritone substitution, which is going to be this chord. That's the D flat chord. Okay, so you see how this can give you a little more variety instead of playing it straight like this. Right? That's the simple way. And I give you the one with the tritones. Okay. Remember, we had the G7, right? And inside every dominant chord, there's always a tritone built within it. Okay, and this tritone becomes the 3rd and the 7th of another dominant chord, which is a tritone away. So for example, this G to this D flat is a tritone away. Okay, but they share this 3 and the 7. Okay, and then you can resolve a half step down to the chord you're headed to. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna spell out the chords that I actually used again, just in case, you know, we got some people that's gonna ask for the spelling of the chords. So again, we have A flat, we got F, actually my fault, we have B flat as the root, F, A flat, D, and G. Okay? This chord is E flat, G, A, we have the C sharp, and we got E. Okay, this chord is A flat, G flat, C, F. So we could come from here. Okay, this is G, F, B. Okay, and we got here a D sharp, F, and this is an A flat. Okay, this chord is D flat, B, okay, and we got E flat, and we got F, and we got B flat up top. And you walk down, okay, which is a C major 9, C, B,